Alright. Scoot over here. Okay. Looks good over there. Awesome. Now let's begin. Okay, everybody, what's happening, everyone? It's your boy Hardcorn, and today we're going for the distance. We're going for gold. We're reaching deep and fucking hard. We're going to complete Dark Souls today. We've got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of that's going on here, and they sure as hell aren't going to make it easy. Alright, how is everybody doing today? Glad to see everybody's back. Glad everybody's having a good time, enjoying your Friday. I know I had a good one, that's for sure. Got some groceries, made some stuff, cooked some stuff for the other day. It's going to be a nice time, to say the least. I'll say that much. We have a lot of work to do today in Dark Souls, so let's get started. Today is going to be somewhat of a challenge, since we have all four Lord vessels to get. Oops, the game is muted. Because it's like, we don't have Tomb of the Giants unlocked. We don't have anything like that, so it's a matter of, the way I usually do it is I go to Dukes, and then I just go effectively what is to the right. Go to Dukes, go to Lost Izalith, and Tomb of the Giants, and then finish it off in New Londo Ruins. So let's get it on, let's get a move on, because there's certainly a whole lot less for us. Yes, Dark and Orlando, everybody's favorite place to be. Oh, I forgot to share. I gotta share this content. Alright. Okay. Alright, you gotta remember to share it, because if you don't share it, well, then you just lose out on all that sort of stuff. Because typically, like, whenever I play Dark Souls myself, it's always it's a hassle, to say the least. Because after this, it's like, since we're gonna be finishing this today, I was thinking, you know what, let's go play one of my other favorite Dark Souls games, which is effectively like supposed to be the supposed sequel to this game, which is Dark Souls 3, because there's two alternatives to this game, which is linking the fire and not doing so. The doomed world you create of not linking the fire is Dark Souls 2, and then 3 is where you do link the fire. Oh my god, he freaking kicked me. I hate these guys so much. Big poopy head. Give me your shit. Crystal Halberd, that's freaking terrible. Alright, they don't exactly make going into Duke's archives very easy, because they got this Mr. Big Pig, the Lashig Pig here. He's gonna run us down like a freaking bulldozer. But don't worry, we got the professional thumb on our hands. Oh, damn it. Come here. Come here, buddy. You can't make him take bonus damage from like running into a wall or something, which is something that's like, you know, this game is very detailed, but it kind of misses out on something so simple. At least you think it would. But it gives you the Fang Boar helm, and he also doesn't respawn, so it makes the walk back to this much easier. But it's honestly like, actually, I'll just take the Xanthus crown off. It's so in the way. Come here, bud. But when I was playing Dark Souls 3, you know, I want to see like, all right, how's the feel of it to this day? Because I haven't really touched the game in about like 4 years, I think. Because like every time that I've tried to, you know, go play Dark Souls 3 again, I think to myself, all right, we're gonna try it today. We're gonna see if like we can get a run through this. Because I used to play that like, I think I played it almost every day for the first year of release, which was awesome. It was really great. I mostly did a lot of PvP stuff in there, and just did a lot of some fun runs and such. It was a very fun game to do so in. And then I also tried like various mods and sort of stuff like that, and they don't like you using those things in the game, so they make it a really awful for like you get the soft ban situation, which puts you in the pool of all those other type of players. So invasions are actually like much less. But that's also the nature of the game at this point. It's like there's nothing left for them. Yes, this is classic Duke Archives, where even when you're wearing Havels, like full Havel set, you're getting absolutely mogged by these fucking like little crystal skeleton dudes. Lord help us. There's a couple cool things you can do in here in Duke's Archives. Because there's a little certain skip you can actually do in here itself to get past the first encounter with the boss. Bro snuck up on me like that. Because it requires, I think it's a second elevator you get here. Very nice. Please, please, Lord. Come on now. Like, these are just regular ass skeleton hollows, and they're out here just like whooping ass or something. Crystal. Why do they keep giving me crystal stuff? I don't want that. This must be like one of those environmental storytelling. Oh, these crystal people have crystal weapons and crystal shields? I don't know, bros. I think they have some sort of thing to do with like chaos sorcery or something. You know, something dumb like that. That's where we want to head to. We want to head to this 3rd floor area. So let's take off all our gear. And like Dark Souls, we must prepare to die edition. Damn. So I want to try getting up to like the 3rd floor area. Oh, that sucks. That really does. I'm like, oh, great. Now I have to fight all these people again. Oh, well. What is life without a little bit of risk? It's 10 Estus Flask, though. Alright, now we gotta try to get back there. Because this is the point when you think to yourself, you know what, I'm gonna try something else. Something isn't working. We're gonna just try running straight up to there. Because I think that's like, that's the play from here. Because I certainly don't want to keep fighting these assholes anymore. Okay, bye everybody. See you later. Because the 3rd floor jump is right there, and you'd be able to skip the Seath fight. And I don't have anything like Curse Bite Ring or something, so it's like, well, that's 22,000 down the drain. We're more than strong enough already anyways, so I'm not too worried. If we had enough strength, we could actually just start using, what's it called? We could start using Dragon Tooth from this point out, but it's like, using Dragon Tooth requires like, I think, 37 strength from what I remember. It's something like really, really huge. Come on, Seath, finish me off, buddy. Oh, the pain. Come on. Send me to jail. Sadly, you can't actually warp from this bonfire, so it, you know, it just sucks all the way around, man. There's no winning here. Oh, that's right, I lost all my humanity, so I don't have the boost. Welcome back there, Alejandro. Good to see you again. Oh, I missed him. Look at this smart guy over here. He's just hanging out. He's just napping by the cell. You're supposed to take the prisoner's weapons away, you dingus. So now we're on prison break. Oh my god, the Cthulhu maidens, there they are. They're so scary. They're so gross looking. Seath, what have you done, you crazy man? Well, I mean, yeah, that's the whole point for these guys, is to just go farm up some humanity. Because what I'm looking for is... Oh, Jesus, scary, man. Because there's one of these cells that gives you the auxiliary key. Well, thankfully they're all weak to these, so I don't have to worry about it. It's nice, to say the least. I don't have to worry about those guys. I guess their aggro range is like the size of a fucking like football field or something, because my goodness. Those girls are active from like the bottom of the steps. Whee! Oh, I forgot about you. There you go, the extra key. Look at me, I'm Solid Snake. I'm on a sneaking mission. I guess they really don't know what to do when you use that. But we'll take the alternate route to the megaphone. Because nobody ever takes that for the most part, because it's faster for them, for one thing, to go down the other path. Nobody ever does that enough. I don't know if I'm the only person that sees it this way, but it's like every time I hear like the siren thing that they're using to the siren thing that they use to alert the maidens. Like every time I hear that, I think like it's supposed to be like a Windows startup sound. Yippee! We'll go rest. Because what I want is over here. Well, that's certainly not how I expected it to go, but, well, that's my own fucking fault. So use the extra key right here, and it takes you down these series of platforms. Can't exactly close the door very well either. So you can't go on that side. But you go over here, you fall straight down and fuck it up. That's exactly how it works. Good. Oh my god. I got bumped on the geometry again. You literally can't write this shit. I don't think this game has Chloranthy Ring, does it? I think that was a Dark Souls 2 edition. What is blood doing? Oh my god, they just came right in there. Sheesh. I just wanted to show off the damn thing. Wow. Forget that. Alright, we go down here. You fall down here. You get to the soul of a brave warrior. You can't go back up at anything else. But this leads you directly right to here where all these guys are at. So that way you can avoid all the other enemies and such. And you can fall down. Takes a little bit of doing, but you can fall down. They followed me. Oh my god. But yes, you can. There's the ledge right there. You fall down on top of those, and you can now have 9 enemies following you at the same time. It's an alternate route that I never see anybody take. That's probably on purpose too. Let's put on the night helm, put on the day jacket, my evening gown, and my twilight leggings. I just thought myself, like, you know, I'm just gonna stop being fancy with that. Let's just go downstairs. Okay, now we turn it off. Fantastic. I don't... that's me making it harder than it actually should be. But now this is where you get the key. Now let's bone back to where we were. We have to come back down to this area anyways to finish what I want to do. Because there's a Firekeeper soul down there, and I want it. I really do, because I certainly need it, because I'm sitting around with this much health. It's going to take like 2 flasks just to get like a third of the way. Because the only way you can max out your... Because I think this game, at like the plus power for Estus flasks maxes out at like +7 from what I remember. But it requires you to kill all the Firekeepers as well so you can get their souls. There's also another area right here where you can jump off and go get free shit. Because, I mean, it makes a difference, but it's not really enough to make you go, like, it's not worth killing all of your Firekeepers at once. Because you still need at least one to upgrade them in the first place. And then if you kill all your Firekeepers, you can't upgrade it at all. So you have to go to New Game Plus in the first place to do it. Which is why everybody likes to go, which is why everybody ends up sitting around at, like, 4 or 5. Dude, what is this guy doing? He's playing the frickin', it's like fucking TF2 out here with this stupid ass huntsman. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Please. Alright, now we have my least favorite part. It is the staircase. Because we need to switch around this, and we obviously can't reach the area. Come here. Go, 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 go. my bros are yapping about penetration over there. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Thanks for missing the point of helping a new person. Ooh, Caduceus Kite Shield. Oh, we've already been here already. Because the whole point of this is to go to the 3rd floor, go across here, and you have to spin this around to get to the other side. Ugh. Because I remember like the first time when I was playing this like so many years ago, I kept getting lost in Dukes because I was like, what are you supposed to do here? How do the stairs work? The stairs are actually like pretty, it made me feel really dumb because it's like, oh, the stairs work like this. You just turn them around. Like you only have to turn them one time and that's it. Is there any chest over there? Oh, amazing chest ahead. Thank the Lord. We got 2 flasks. We gotta head back downstairs too. Twinkling Titanite. They really give you a lot of these. I think it takes like 9 to get to +4. And you need like 5 for the last step. Because there's no like twinkling slabs. It's just by itself. You are not teleporting away. I am not going to allow that. Oh, thank the Lord. You know, it's moments like these that make me sort of wish I had the remaster. Because there's several ladders in this game, and we're about to go face Seath, so it's like we gotta climb one ladder or take damage. Either way, it's a very annoying state of affairs. Like, I absolutely, like, detest it so much. Like, only in Dark Souls 2 did they ever think, like, yeah, it's a good idea. It's a great idea, even, for you to just, like, slide down the ladder. What's up, little pwn? How you doing there, B? Actually, let's sit down and kindle this one. It's just nice to do. And we do 11 humanities. I think we might need to do a little work then, because we have to go back there anyways to go talk to Logan. My humanity is restored. Oh my lord. Alright, we got that bonfire done. That's good. That's the actual official Duke Archives bonfire, not the one that's like all the way at the front. Because I remember it's like I've seen footage of the remaster and like it changes some lighting things, but more importantly, it puts a bonfire like right by the ladder that's around here. Like I open this, I go take the stairs down there, and they put a bonfire like right there by that fog gate. Like it's not even that much further, but it just like it reduces the run back to Seath by that much. It's such like a simple decision, but it's like it just makes so much sense to do. And you know well, that's the key we need too. And you know this thing is they still didn't do anything with like Bed of Chaos in it. You still have to run back the entire time. Sit down, Mimic. I made the Mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. I can't get enough of that song. It's so good. My name is David. There is a car. I'm in the street. Oh no. Ah. Oh, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. Fucking Sniper Elite. Where's the car? My name is David. There is a car. I hate my parents. I'm playing in the street. You can't go there. Okay. So we have to. Now we got to run back all the way over there, and hopefully we don't die in the process. Because if I can do that, I can just bone out. Because you can't warp from the jail cell bonfire. You have to like. You have to literally run all the way back or just bone out. I should have bought some more of those. Well, actually, since we have the correct warp, we can just warp back to where we need to go, which is freaking great. I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking channelers and this motherfucking archives. I swear to God. They keep shooting me in the back. Now I gotta head back downstairs. Go meet some old friends. Boy, this game has a lot of pop-in. It really does. Like, I gotta be within, like, inches of these things. And it's like, okay, there you are. That's your little buddy right there. Good job. Why? Why can they slide down the fucking ladder and I can't? It's a ladder. Come here. Bam. Get a spank in there, bad boy. You ain't got no snake. You sneaking, devious snake. Alright, now let's commit domestic violence, everybody. That's everybody's favorite thing, right? Everybody loves a good domestic. Are we going to stream 1.6 for Triple Z? We probably are. I mean, because I saw the stream for it earlier. I think it happened like this morning or something. So I watched that before I went to bed. And, like, we'll do some release stuff for it. because it really has a lot going on. So I think it's like, because the one thing I was most interested in was the fact that it's like, oh cool, Korn now has her like thing she gets in like Lost Void, where she can just like roll it around like a Beyblade. And then there's Astra Yao, the one thing you actually want her on the field for, with her shoop de whoop beam, which is cool to say the least. I like it, but it's also like, I really wish those sort of moves and such from that you get in Lost Void were something you could use in regular gameplay, because it's like this, the bonuses Billy gets in there in Lost Void are just like, it's so nice. It just makes me wish that he had them normally. I need a, oh my god, so many fucking items. Like the bonuses they get there in Lost Void in terms of like getting special abilities and new skills, I really wish they would just like bring those into like the regular game itself. Oh Jesus. Oh my lord, ladies please. Bam. Bam. Damn. Because as of late, I've been trying to increase my, just get like some usable gear for the most part to get my stuff started. Because like Miyabi and Astra Yao, they're doing just fine. Because I want to at least get my Sokaku leveled up, because she's at Cinema 6. So I'm not too worried about where Sokaku's at least in terms of gear. Because you can just run Sokaku and Miyabi together, and they're incredibly devastating by themselves. Like the optimal comp situation would be using what is it? Would be using Astra, Nicole, and Miyabi together for multiple defense down and anomaly proccing. Because you can just like annihilate anything that they touch together. Then you have Sokaku when you just do like a Miyabi Sokaku comp, and it's like you need to get their energy, like since you're playing with only 2 people, you're playing with 2 people, but you're not doing the Astra Yao 2-person comp. Because if I was, I would be doing something like completely different. Because I tried getting Eve, because her banner's lasting until like the middle of next month. So it's like, you know, Eve is our like next like premier fire attacker. Because like our only option right now is a Soldier 11 or I think Eve. Like Eve is cool like thematically, but she's also like, she's not as straightforward to use as Soldier 11. Like nobody, like people usually don't want Soldier 11 because it's like, you know, she's an early spook that you could get. People usually want her her ball for the because the Brimstone is like one of the best engines you can get. That thing is like insane. Because everybody can use that. It doesn't matter like what type. It's just like just do damage to do more damage. It's very self-serving. Can I warp? This bonfire is cut off. You cannot warp, you poophead. Because I was thinking about like, because recently I also unlocked like Deadly Assault as well, and doing that, it's like I've said this before, because I figured it's like you need 9 people. You effectively need 9 solid units to do Deadly Assault. You can do those like meme comps where it has like 1 person specifically, then you can just like keep doing Deadly Assault from there. That's not exactly I do not have the materials to do such a thing. It's just way too hard. Not like Deadly Assault is like super difficult in terms of stuff, because it is. But it's also like you need to score a certain point threshold to get anything out of it. And I'm not there yet. I know I'm not. Okay. Oh, this is like the worst part about this farm in the first place, is that you need a bunch of homeward bones to use it to do this. And it's like, you can't warp from this bonfire, so you have to like walk all the way back. I don't want to walk. Because I only have, I think, yeah, it's 2 bones. I need to use them for something else. And you can't warp to this bonfire, but it's like, ugh. Because I think you can also just do something along the lines of... Actually, there we go. I'm going to close the doors. Because this is something... I didn't realize this until now. Because, like, going in this area multiple times, it's made me realize, oh, maybe I should keep the doors closed because the prisoners keep getting out and following me. That sounds like a really big problem. I should stop doing that. We'll do it one more time. Because I don't think these girls drop a whole lot of good humanity here. Oh my lord. Okay, now I'll try one more time. This farm is not fun. I want to get out of Duke's archives. Come on, girls. Let's give me something nice here. That's not nice. That's not nice. What are you doing? What the fuck? Girl, stop fucking with me on this. Bye-bye. I think these snake guys are resistant to fire. I don't know. I got a sneaking suspicion. I got a sneaking snake suspicion about that because I smacked them with my like plus 15 my plus like 13 weapon, and they only take like a quarter of their health. Because it's also, what is it? Chaos damage calculation is like 1 part physical and another is oh no, it has no scaling. It's just pure raw like elemental damage. What did you give me? 1 humanity out of 20 kills. That's not a good farm.
Hello, Ollie.
Hello, don't run me. Go ahead. I don't want to walk. I don't want to walk. Get me out of here, bud. Are you following me? No, follow me. No flash photography, please. Let's see. I've thought about getting the battle pass before. You have to interact with the bonfire from outside the room. No way. No way. This area is the bane of my existence. I hate it. to interact with the bonfire from outside the room. This is amazing. This is news, dude. Whoa. Dark Souls glitches. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what this is. What the fuck? What is this? Oh, you have to be really quick with that bonfire too, then. What? I sit outside, and it lets me warp. Is the trigger literally inside this room? What? Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, okay, we're going back to Firelink Shrine. We're buying shit. Oh my lord. Thank you, Vampire Lord. Wow. What is this bullshit? Alright, now we're boning out. Oh my lord. Dude, this game. This is like the 4th or 5th time I've like gotten a full playthrough of it and I'm still learning things. That is so frustrating. I hate the prison so much. Because you do the same thing every time and it's such a time-consuming area. No, you could just warp out from the very beginning. I mean, I knew about like the skip you could do with it, but it's such a tight jump. It's like, forget that. It's like, I'd rather just be... So now I'll just get killed by Seath and then like just bone and just like take the other side of the door warp. Literally insane. Miyazaki. Oh my goodness, it's like I've been fooled again. I got 50,000 bucks. I'm gonna buy me some fucking bones. That is the one thing I really liked about Dark Souls 3, is that once you get far enough into the game and you get like to the dark Firelink, you get it's 30. When you go to Dark Firelink, you do that go Dark Firelink, go to where the first your bonfire is there, and you get the coiled sword fragment, which is an unlimited homeward bone. And I'm like, that is the best thing ever. That is so cool. We can't warp to it. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, we got some money out of it. We managed to get 1 humanity. We have more than enough health. Let's put some in endurance. Alright, now I got enough bones for the rest of the game. And I've managed to fill up all my Estus. Alright, time for the not fun segment of the game. Let's take off all my armor. Gotta make a run for it. That is such a strange exploit, though. It's like, oh yeah, it's like, I guess the trigger is inside the prison cell. So if you access it outside the prison cell, because it has such a large activation radius, you can just say, forget about all this stuff. I'm just going to go over here. Okay, that's like a 10% of my health. See you later, crystal loser. I'm gonna go see your boss. You can really tell this game was made in like 2012. It's certainly got its age behind it. I think it's still using like some Kingsfield and Demon Souls assets. No, they are using Demon Souls assets all the way up to Dark Souls 3. It wouldn't surprise me if they were still using it in like Sekiro and Bloodborne and probably even Elden Ring. All right, Crystal Lizard. Oh, did you see that? The Matrix. The Matrix. The Matrix. Jalen Ho. Okay. I get the run. Oh, I hate this area. Now it makes me question, do I want to put on my curse? Do I even have curse resistant gear on me? I don't think I do. Because I don't think I picked it up from I didn't pick it up from Blighttown. Because I know that the guy, like, you meet in New Londo, he has those. The jukes. The jukes. Did I pick up the glove? Yeah. Oh, I put it in my right hand. Oh, shit. I spent too long. Oh, my God. Oh, this doesn't show up on stream, but it's like... He's got this weird clipping... that my character has this, like, weird back and forth jittering going on. Oh, my God. There he is. It's Mr. Nasty. Dude, it's Skeeth, the Scaleless Foreskin Master. He's so gross looking, oh my god. Do the swipe. Do the swipe. Come on, do the swipe. Come on. Come on, Seath. Show him what you're made of. Oh my god, they are all in here because of the hubris of my intentions is going to be my undoing. Seath. Buddy, come on. There you go. Yeah! Hit him again. Doing a great job, bud. Oh yeah. Looking good, Seath. Ah, yeah, oh that hurt. Oh, that was a good one. Ah, good job. Whoa. Oh no, Crystal Beam! Ah! Oh, here comes the crystal explosion. Yep. Chug. Chug-a-lug, baby. No! Whew. Narrowly escaped that one there, but I'm gonna die and then I'm going to Firelink. I just realized that. I was glowing again. Dropping my FPS like a rock. The crystals aren't even touching me. The crystals are not even touching me. Oh, we've been cursed. Oh Lord, we've been cursed. Well, cursed, your HP is halved, motherfucker. Let's go back to here. So we get 20 Estus. We gotta see Grandma again. We gotta pay her $5,000 to get rid of the curse. All that money spent on bones and stupid shit. It's like now I don't even get that. Dude, fucking Kobe Bryant over there throwing up a fucking hardball like that. He may have whiffed that one, but I'm sure the explosion would have got me. Thank goodness we only have all these souls. You know, all these souls I don't keep using because all I ever do is like... Because since it's like a Chaos Zweihander, I don't have to worry about that. Okay, Grandma, I'm back. It's really great to see you again. Oh, dude, you're so... Oh, Grandma, it's good to see you. Wow. You left me high... I don't want none of your moss, Grandma. I want a Purging Stone because I was being really stupid. That's grandma for you. She's always there with a smile on on her face to tell you it's like, oh, don't worry, you fucked up there, Sonny. Oh, don't. Oh, there's some bones for you. Here's some bones. Here's some. Delicioso. Gotta love my Godiva chocolate bars. Those will break any curse. Reinforce my Estus flask. Like, I know about cutting off Seath's tail. I really don't want to do that. Alright, let's go back to Duke's. Because at least this guy puts up, like, a fair fight. It's better than having to go battle up against... If curse resist. 3 cursed. 8. Man, that's... Man, it's better than nothing. Looking swagalicious. And I still fast roll with it. Good. Well, I mean, I'm going to fast roll with just about anything that's not Havel's, because I have, like, what, 34 endurance? Come here, bud. Come here. Good job. Good job on your dunk, bud. He's going to the All-Star competition with that one. Because if I remember correctly, there's no bonfire inside Crystal Caves or whatever this is called. I think it's called like Crystal Caverns or something. There's no bonfire here, so it's like I have to make the run. It's just annoyance after annoyance, like every time with the Lord Vessel stuff. Because I'm sure we've all heard it enough. Like, did you know gaming fucking video? Like, did you know that Seath the Scaleless was intended to have a better arena and a cooler fight? You just don't get to implement his full moveset. And of course, it's like, you know, they ran out of time, they ran out of budget. I'm like, I got it the first time. This isn't news. It's very obvious they ran out of one or the other or both. What's up, Seath? Yo, bud, let me come over here. Let me come up and greet ya. Look, there's me. There's me that fucked up really hard. Get your sip on, babe. Come on. It's a good hit. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. What do you think you are, a bed of chaos? Don't be swiping at me like that. Alright, 3 attacks and you should be done. That's the big burst, yeah. Get in! Fantastic. Fuck you, Seath. Thank you, paper. It's a long ways away from New Delhi, that's for sure. Good to have you here anyways. We get 35. Alright. Oh, there's my blood stain. Cool. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, time to... Daughter of Chaos, that's it. I need to go there. I don't have 30 humanity, and I also don't want to spend all the time farming that, so we're gonna have to take the long way through this. Through Quahog's domain. Actually, no, let's go back to Firelink, get my free 20 Estus. We go back to Daughter of Chaos. Okay, thank goodness. That's the less fun stuff is over. I already have frame drops going in there with like good old Mr. Seath the Scaleless. Now we get to go to the worst place in the game. I like at least Tomb of the Giants is complete and provides a solid challenge. I need the item from Demon Ruin. I need the item from like Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith to get through Tomb of the Giants. I mean, you don't really need the item, but I haven't memorized the whole thing. I'm certainly no pro, that's to say the least. Because we came here earlier to go get all the chaos goods to get leveled up and ready. Because in this area, it's going to give us enough, I think, almost enough material to get close to maxing out the chaos Y, but we're going to be off by I think a few. And I think the only place I can farm red chunks is from like the tumbler and the tumbler laser cheese enemies from before Bed of Chaos. Because like you get a slab here and you also get like a couple of chunks. All right. So it's similar stuff to when we came here the first time, except it's a whole lot less dangerous because now we can just like 2 or 3 shot most of these enemies here. However, most of the enemies here like fucking resist all of my stuff now because we're just we're playing with fire, and you wouldn't believe what the attribute from my weapon is. I like to call it fire, or as in the French call it, feu, or what they like to describe what fire does is called chaud. C-H-A-U-D, I think that's what it is. My French is slipping, like most of my memories I have today. Adult onset, and I have very early stages of dementia or Alzheimer's. Who knows? I might. But look at this. It's like, it's 3 shots to like defeat the little squiggly dudes. Because they all have really nice fire resist. It's awesome. It's a really great feature. I love it. Look at him. He has like 1 health. Bro has 1 health, and I gotta smack him a 4th time. Though, but I already know the answer to this since it's a chaos. Let's do the right thing. And now we can correctly 2-shot them. That's the best part about chaos, is that you can just do shit like that. Am I lacking damage? Just eat a humanity. Granted, you can't die, So it really rewards you staying alive as long as possible. Though sometimes I have a little bit of trouble doing that. Oh yeah, the stun lock. Is there any game that doesn't have like a stun lock flamethrower? Like I think most games I can think of, since like they make flamethrowers like just shoot tons of projectiles at once. So it like hits on like every frame. So it ends up like stun locking even like the hardest of enemies in the first place. Because I know you can do that in Ratchet and Clank with their flamethrower, and it's like super duper good because of it. Like TF2's flamethrower, that's another like really oppressive one. Because it's simultaneously like, if you're really good at TF2, you know how to get past, you know, like a pyro situation. And then if you're bad at TF2, it's just like, it's a really great weapon for you because you can just do whatever the fuck you want. Like down there is the shortcut that if you had like, I gave 30 humanity, I can save Solaire. We're not going to save Solaire. I don't have 30 humanity and I don't care to do it. Like, I certainly appreciate his help, but it's like, gotta let him go. Oh, it's this. Put some Havels on so I at least have some little bit more defense. Oh. It's not even he's doing a bajillion damage, he's just really annoying. Let's put some pants on. Oh. Do the next level bait off of this guy. They get me every time. It's never fun. Stray Demon is the same way too. Finally, at least it's over. Welcome back there, Grits. Good to see you again. We're going into everybody's favorite part of Dark Souls, the post-Lord Vessel situation. Alright, what I want to do here is, like, we have to take this part, this is progress. So we'll light that. I need to head back upstairs. Yeah, well, let's forget about that. They're so slow, it doesn't matter. Yep, today we're going to finish out Dark Souls, and tomorrow we've got the newsletter stream for Action Timing In, and gearing up for Micah's update, because that's going to be interesting to say the least. I've certainly got some thoughts on that one, but we're saving that for tomorrow. Dark Souls, of course, being its very, very agonizingly brutal self. I still love it to pieces, though. It doesn't get any better than that. Get an elevator to Quillhog's domain. Finally, I can warp back over there. March is a very packed month, to say the least. It's got a lot going on. We've got, like, what? We have Anbi Azusa. We've got Firelink. Anbi Azusa. There's another set, another Golden Pass one. New set. There's a renewal package for Micah. I think a few rerun aspects as well. Daughter of Chaos. It's a lot. It's like a really good month, to say the least. Because February is mostly dominated by the fact that we had Ragnarok come out. Ragnarok is obviously, like, you know, she was a big money maker. She did a really good job for it. Got some interest in the game again for people. She certainly did a damn good job at shaking up the game. I can say that much. I really liked her. She fits into certain compositions I like. And not to mention, she's, like, just super fun and pretty to boot. No. No. Oh, I can dig that. I mean, that's also the best thing about Ragnarok, is that, like, you can use her at such low levels of, like, gear, and she just remains good. Like, she's like a good character in the sense that you can feed her terrible, terrible stuff, and she will just persevere through it. She just does not care. Alright, I need... Alright, let's put on Father Mask. Because I need to do some weight control. Because I need to take off Havel's. Ah, there it is. There's a big old fat roll. There's a big old fat roll. Mid roll, okay. And here we go. Coolest part of the game. Nuclear Orange Sunny D Deluxe Zone. And starting it off right with the Centipede Demon. This is rendered in real time, so you get to see all those particle effects just, like, drop the frames. And there we go. It's oh my god, it's lagging. That's awesome. That's what I'd love to see. Right when I'm starting to. Oh. That's why I wanted 20 flasks for this, because it's a lot of walking around in the stinking lava. Well, we are underground, so this would be actually considered magma. Okay, you need to cut off his tail. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. It's a required tail cut, and his tail is sentient, which is actually kind of cool. Oh, I can't see. In the lava. No, no, no. Scheisse. Oh, I hate this guy. Because you have to cut the tail off to get the ring. And you have to kill the worm at the same time. It's like, ugh. You're fighting on this, like, you're fighting on effectively like a thumbtack, too. Because the super really cool strategy is to get him to go fall out of bounds and die. That's like the dream. Because I don't ever want to... Oh my god, no, it knocked me in the fucking lava again. Because it's like when you don't have the ring, you take like a huge amount of damage like every like 15 frames you're inside the lava. And then when you do have the ring, it's 99% less damage from lava. You take so little lava damage, it's almost comparable to like poison ticks in terms of like how little it is. Look at this. Come on. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. I need you to get on the ground. Oh no, bros. Oh no. What the fuck is this? Oh. Get out of here, nasty. Give me that fucking ring. Yeah, his tail grows back if you take too long. And since I do reduce damage because chaos is related to fire, I'm barely hurting this guy. it's certainly times like these that I really wish I had another weapon I leveled up. Bro is so loud. He's so fucking loud. Blowing out my goddamn ears with his stupid bullshit. Like, please, Centipede Demon, stop yelling. You're gonna hurt your throat. It's not even like a hard fight. He's just like big and like loud, and that's it. Prayers, everybody. Give me a praise. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, man. Bro is such a hassle. God, I hate that fight. I'm just glad it's over. Now, well, now we get to go to the most fun part of the game. Doesn't get any better than this. Like, this is like the one part I've been dreading the entire time when playing. Because there's like no better way to get through here. It's just book it. Welcome to Lost Izalith, where dreams are crushed and warriors are made. Where you're trying your hardest. It's like you can tell where they ran out, the money ran out. Because you can't adjust how bright any of this stuff is. You can't change anything right here. You just have to, you gotta bear with it. Can I like change my brightness? That barely makes a difference. Like I can't, I need the brightness to actually see where anything is. But if I turn the brightness up, it just makes everything so, like, ungodly bright. Well, running through, because it's like, because the goal with Lost Izalith is, you take one very specific path. If you deviate off the path at all, you get the, you pull the aggro from the dragon butts. Because they ran out of money and didn't have any more resources to design them with, to design the actual enemies here. So you get gigantic dragon butts, and that's it. I really, if you're a E621 person, it's like this place is all for you, buddy. Soul of a Great Hero, that's $20,000. Because at least with like New Londo Ruins, it's pretty quick and easy. That feels like mostly finished, but it's obviously they still had some work to do there. But we need this area down here, because if you can believe it, we're already almost there to the boss. Like in the remaster, I really wish they just. Sometimes I really wish I just had the remaster so I could do all some fun glitches, and it doesn't even matter because they. What the fuck? There you go. It's a Dark Souls for you. He's clipping through the wall. He's doing it on purpose. Okay. So now is like everybody knows what the boss is for this area. It's Bed of Chaos. Bed of Chaos is legitimately terrible. It's not fun. It's not easy either. Like the concept is easy. Just hit it 3 times. Hitting it 3 times is like the hardest thing in the world. Thankfully your progress saves in between each. So it's like what the fuck ever, man. You literally just keep trying until you get it. There's no like real strategy to it. There is some cool tech you can do. Let's put some HP. We need some. We don't really need some, but there's some cool tech you can do with it. Like before we head to the boss, there's a few things I want to do. Oh, what is it? We have there's some NPCs we have to go talk to. We did not progress Sigmaier's quest far enough to do anything here with it. I need to put all those rings away. Oh boy. I think these are like the top half of like these supposed to be like these basilisk type enemies. No, they're not actual basilisks. They're like I don't know, fire dragon things. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they're supposed to have legs. Oh yeah, it's the tumbler laser cheese enemies. My favorite guys in the whole game. Because they're just like, they're so stupid looking. They're also really, really scary because it's like they do like devastating amounts of damage. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Excuse me, sir. You care to learn about the wonders of Jesus Christ? That would actually be a fun idea. Like, excuse me, sir. Would you like to learn about the fundamentals of Jesus Christ? We'll do a faith paladin type of build for Dark Souls 3. I've never done that before, so it'd be fun to learn about all the catalysts and using lightning stuff. Because that game has like, I don't know. This would be Dark Souls 1 is like the game to do faith in, because it's the strongest. That and Elden Ring. Faith in Elden Ring is like wow, because they just said like, you know what, you get your faith, guys, you've had it bad for too long. We're gonna throw you a bone. We're gonna make faith like one of the most important and powerful like builds you can do in the entire game. We got you, faith bros. You kept the faith for literally 12 years. When you think about that, I think when Dark Souls 1 released, it was 2011. So it certainly had its time. Oh, bro, hit me. It's been hitting it from the back. Alright, he's not running yet. Actually, no. Let's take off. Ugh. You fucking bastard. I almost took off my fat ring. Oh no. Oh, there's my guy. There's Solaire. Hello, Solaire. How are you today, Solaire? You looking a little different today. Oh my Jesus. Oh.
My very own son. I am the son. I've done it.
I've done it. I have. Well, he found what he wanted. I'm glad.
I did it.
He's an undead with a purpose now.
It's over.
My son, it's setting. It's dark. So dark. Sunlight from maggot. Dude sounded way too into that. Oh, I know. It's like he's so grossly incandescent. He was really enjoying himself in his final moments. As everybody should. Because as I lay dying, the only thing that you ever can think about is the good times you had in your life. And Solaire, why, he found himself. He found himself all over the place by getting some serious head from that sunlight from maggot. Please, 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 please. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Thank the Lord that's done with. Because sadly, I could not save Solaire. I honestly didn't plan on saving him anyways, because it's tough to do. You have to attain the shortcut in the first place, and I did not get the shortcut. That's the long and the short of it. Because you need to donate 30 humanity to Lana, and I did not donate 30 humanity to Lana because I don't have that much. Come here. Come here. Come here. Can you not handle the ledge? No wonder you and your kind constantly keep getting fucked up by the holes in the floor. What's happening there, Jeff? Great to see you again. We're progressing through Dark Souls because the souls are so very dark. They're crazy. And certainly this game could do with a little bit more brightness in its life. That's why we play at brightness 10. Because it's so dark. The souls are so dark. So cold and alone are Dark Souls. Alright, so this is the place where you would go save, like, you know, Sigmire. I've never done the quest before. Well, at least up to this. I got him up to this point. But when I first did this, like, you're supposed to, he's supposed to go jump down in there so you can go get some items and, like, eventually pick stuff up. But I didn't know, I didn't think, like, alright, he can handle it himself. He can't actually handle it himself. You need to help him. So he died and his quest failed. Which made me sad, to say the least, because it's like, alright, well, I kind of fucked up there. Oops. We have the proper ring for this. We've got the rusted iron ring. Now we can actually walk at full speed here. Poison schmoisoned. Here, come here. Come here, cheese man. It's me, Dad. Bye! So look at you. He thought he was slick with that one. All he did was just fall down. Now I got his boys all mad and riled up. Because you can Because you really don't want to fight them all together because they inflict toxic. So you just make them fall down into the hole because they're very smart enemies. Yeah, all those eyes over there, Poindexter, and you still couldn't see that coming. Come on now. Come on, turn around. Turn around. I'm gonna take you to the pit and it's very hungry. Oh my god, he walked over it. He's too smart. No. Not the funny tornado. Come here. Alright, that's done. Boy, that was a hassle. Red titties. Brave warrior. The slab is somewhere around here. Cause it's not enough. It's not enough to get us to max yet. Because I think the only way we're gonna get to max is by it's gonna be after we get all the lord vessels. Oh, that was a lot closer than I would have liked. There it is, the red titty slab, so you can get up to +5 for chaos. Or chaos control. Some more boxes you can trick them into. Because there's the... I think we're on the wrong side. No, we're on the right side for this, because the branches block it here. There's some items. There's some items. Where is it? There it is. I think this is, yep, it's another red chunk. So that's going to put us to +3, because I think we're at +1 right now. Yep. That's enough for 3. So that's another, 4, I think I need. Because I don't exactly know how to get out of here. Because I think that, like, every time I've done this, I just, like, I have to bone out or something. Bro, you've been poisoned. You've been poisoned, bro. Alright, I've gotten all I wanted out of there. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh my god, what a freaking nightmare. Alright, we don't need any more of this. We need, orange tarred ring. We certainly don't need any Estus, because now we're gonna go fight the boss. Oh man, I am ready to get, like, I'm ready to go for it, because the longer I just, more or less I've been procrastinating, like, alright, we're gonna go fight Bed of Chaos. I don't want to fight Bed of Chaos. It's such a hassle every time. Because there is, like, some paths you can take to help avoid the problem. But you're still fighting Bed of Chaos. Because honestly, what is the Bed of Chaos? Like, I remember, like, in the intro for this, they're like, they got Lord Gwyn, they got the funny Bone Man, Nito. Seath the Scaleless, who betrayed his own kind. What is the Furtive Pygmy? Is that what the Bed of Chaos is supposed to be? I imagine I can only imagine what the fight was supposed to actually look like. Because either way, it's a nuisance. It's a nasty fight. It's terrible in every way, shape, or form. Whee! Look at that, he's like surfing like Sonic. Okay. There we go, Bed of Chaos. It's time to go night-night. That's the bed of chaos experience. The swipes are literally the size of the damn arena. Kaboom! Oh my god, look at him go. The nasty spider person, the chaos flame. There we go. Are you supposed to have a body? I think it was supposed to have a body. Okay, time to quit. So there's some fun tech you can do. Like if you quit, you can only do this in like Dark Souls 1, because I think like in the remaster version of this, they don't let you quit during a boss fight. But you quit in the middle of the fight and it puts you back before the boss door, which is super nice for this because that way I can get across the battlefield without having to deal with the nightmare that is him. So let's put on brass armor. Give us some sort of resistance. Yeah, it's the bed of chaos experience. Getting smacked around and dragged for 20,000 years. Well, I've been talking about like, because I don't want to say very much right now because I'm saving that all for tomorrow for that, because we're gonna go over her video and we're gonna play a lot of Micah tomorrow to get ourselves refreshed and ready for when she comes out. Because I've already got some thoughts and stuff I've written down for what she's been like, and Micah's renewal is interesting to say the least. All right. Now the hard part. You gotta run straight up the middle and you have to make a jump. I have no idea why they made you have to jump. It's such a strange and stupid decision. Come on! Jesus! Jesus! Alright, boys, we in it. We in it. We pushing it in the pygmy. Going hard in the paint. Going hard. Ooh, yeah. That's right. Eat it, bitch. Fuck out of here with that. Nasty motherfucker. Oh, that only took like 5. Well, we quote-unquote didn't die. That was just actually like a really good bed of chaos. Just use the quit out trick to cover more distance and make it more safe. That was awesome. Alright, now we have to go back home. So, with Micah, we can talk about her weapon to say the least. Her weapon that we're going to get from Renewal, it's pretty cool because the fact that it's like you automatically will start, it's like at 5-5 you're going to have double damage, and then at 1-5 it's a weapon that's literally going to be good at any level because it's just going to explicitly enhance her skill damage. And what is Micah really good at? It is increasing her own skill damage. No, is using tons and tons of skills all the time. Like, she has no problem with that whatsoever. because obviously her basic string is kind of crap. It's been bad since day one. It has needed so much help, and yet they choose not to do anything with it. So what they do is like to band-aid the problem, because it's like they understand it's like nobody really likes to use Micah for her basic string. So we're just gonna have her weapon lets her do, what is it? I think it's 40% more damage on basic attacks. You get 1 stack every 4 seconds by shooting your attack once to help replenish your stacks, and then you have and that one single shot will do 40% more damage. So instead of actually fixing what her problem is with her string by being so slow and so cumbersome to use, you just get to do more damage. Yeah, you just get to do more damage, and that's about it. So they just made it so that you can just give that weapon to your AI characters, and they'll just do damage and able to keep up. That's pretty much how I see that weapon. We'll talk about that more tomorrow. Let's see, we have 4 levels. Because we need to, because I don't know where we can get any more chunks. $69, very nice. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I get it. It's like they need to, it's a very greedy strategy, just bringing up it's like, okay, when we add the weapon that fixes the renewal, it's like renewal weapons should just more or less enhance what the character brings to the table and make them better, not make them such a cumbersome or shitty character to use at that point. How many poise does this give? 8 poise. That single bracelet gives me 9 poise, it gives me 7. Alright, now I've got to go down to the deep. Got 26k souls. We can warp at least out of this now. There we go, down we go into the catacombs. Oh, everybody's favorite place to be, because we gotta go fight Nito next. I'm not looking forward to Nito because he is such a... His fight is like really rough, because obviously like if you're using blessed weapons, it's like great, it's like it's easy street. We're obviously not using the big B's, so we have to just man fight him. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but what I want to do is like you need to be strong enough to just totally floor him, because like what I want to do is I want to one-shot his skeletons, because if I can one-shot his skeletons I can keep the pressure on. God, motherfucking damn! Go, 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 oh! Get that up here, stalker. I don't know actually how I'm supposed to go through the this area of the game correctly. Yeah, it's like I don't know how I'm supposed to correctly go through this area. I always take this way every time because it leads me to the blacksmith and gives me a shortcut. Like the remaster is just so much better about this area because it gives you a bonfire literally right here. That's all it needs to do. It's just give you a bonfire right here so I don't have to go through that shit again.
An ember, do you? Forget it. What has gone wrong?
What has gone wrong with embers these days? Blah, blah, blah.
Sunlight Straight Sword. Chaos 2. Alright, wow, that's great. That's only enough to get me to one more level. Well, that's nice. I mean, I'll probably end up just like finishing the game with this anyways then. I think that's like the thing about this area too, is because it's like, man, I want to upgrade. It's like I want to upgrade my weapons. I can't upgrade my weapons.
If that'll do,
I have to travel to the annals of Detroit just to get anything worthwhile out of here. And this is where I want like all my Havel's gear on, because the bone wheel skeletons are literally right across the way, and I need sunlight for maggot. I wonder if this alerts enemies. Only one way to find out. Juking them. I'm juking them. These bone wheel skeletons, man. I'm so glad they can't climb ladders. Watch, I'm gonna find out that they can end up climbing ladders and they chase me all the way down through Tomb of the Giants. Look, we were just there. It's still terrible to look at from all the way back here. It literally doesn't get any better. Where are my items? I have the sunlight thingy now. I want to pick up stuff. I want to do stupid, risky things. Large soul of a proud knight. Oh my god. Where is blood at? Bro, you blocking? Block this. Stupid fucker. Well, that's death. Eye of death? I suffered for this? No thank you. I have made a mistake. What's up, Kiss Shot? What you got? Good, he can't respawn because he fell down because he's stupid. Should use crit or attack. Generally, the answer would end up being crits because of the way that they work. I didn't get the bonfire. Because of the way crits work, it's like, you know, everywhere else, it's like VR, So like 90% of areas in the game, you're just going to want to use criticals. And then when you finally get down to it, you're like in VR, you just use attack mags. Racial attack mags, that's it. That's the one you want. Hey, a ladder. Oh, I see the bone pokies. Because Micah, like, regardless of what anybody says right now, she's about to turn into an absolute powerhouse again. Because her weapon is going to be, like, the thing that's going to be, like, the saving grace for her for a lot of people. Because it's, like, a really nice spook as well. Like, most renewal weapons for characters end up being something really nice for people to get, like, spooked by, because they just give such an immense benefit for, like, minimal cost.
You banished. It pains me to. I am certain. Here.
Replenishment.
I am certain. I am.
Tomorrow we're going to be doing all that sort of stuff, just preparing for Micah. There's the lantern. Because they really wanted you to fumble through the darkness. We're not going to do that. Because I need to head back upstairs. Because there's a nice bonfire nearby. At least there should be. Oh no, we're in the pit. We're in Patches' pit. Well, I'm sure many people will be here because it's like, it's Micah. People love Micah because she's got some real fat tits behind her, and also she has a really cool gameplay loop that she, you know, normally has. But, of course, she has that problem that everybody loves to address so much. I've seen some people as of late, though, totally melting down about Micah. It's like, it ain't that serious, and it's also, it's like, she's had these problems, like, since she got introduced in the game. This is nothing new. It's the fact that they, put a Band-Aid solution on it, which is what makes it so tiresome.
I'm certain.
Lady, can you tell me how to get back to the bonfire? I'm kind of lost. Because this is the way it's like to my the bone tower skeletons that I defeated there. Because I need to find the ladder and head back, because I need to find the bonfire there. Because that's the bonfire you can warp to. Down on the corner, there it is, falling in the streets. Oh, damn it, I just realized I just took off the 69. Oh darn it, we don't get to end the game with the funny numbers anymore. It's some bullshit. It's terrible. Hey, Patches.
What? You again? Where have you been? Oh, there's a find. I found it first, but...
You're the cleric, right?
Freeing and whatnot. Well, go on. Have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
How do you kick? I gotta find that now. How do you kick? The trick is to hit R1 when the analog stick is moved forward. Is fully moved forward. The click from the button press and then click from the analog hitting the plastic shell must be hit simultaneously. Wow. Ooh, it's still finicky. Let's take off my, just put that glove in the other hand so I don't mess it up. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's amazing. Fuck you, Patches. Get your ass down there. I'll fight you when I get down there. That is so amazing. That's like that's how you kick. I'm like, oh. A little bit clunky, but that was fucking hilarious. Because I thought like, oh, he's just gonna like land on the side and it's like he's not gonna fall down. Oh no, he fell. He fell. Stupid idiot Patches. Oh, that's right. There's the Fossmog. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh, who are you? Okay, it's you. I was so scared. I'm like, oh, no. When did they get those? I was like, I don't remember you. Here we go. We got one parry. We got one Matthew parry out of it. He's gonna give me blue chunks. Oh, it's white. It's like, I don't want the white chunks. Excuse me, I don't want no white chunks. I don't need none of that, thank you. Soul of a brave warrior. Well, a braver warrior, or even a smarter one. Oh, where did you come from? Because I want the bonfire that's down here. Because it's a good location for me to not have to deal with that fucking bullshit. Effigy shield? What's that? I'll have to go check when I'm not being shot to death by fucking Lee Harvey Oswald over here. Hey, there's my boy. I can't make that roll, I know that. Get my sip on. I'm coming in hot! Oh yeah. Toasted and schmoasted, baby. Because you're around the corner. Ah. Bonfire, oh bonfire. My beloved. Because now... now is the not fun segment. Because we gotta go run all the way to Nito. And I can't warp from here. Because I know I'm going to need some juice behind me. Because 15 would be more than enough. I just want to do it for safety. God, this place is so scary. It's Jump Scare City. Oh, free stuff. White? I don't want that. I want red. This place sucks. Thankfully, this place is designed to prey on you, you know, not knowing where you're going. So the aggro radius for, I think, the dogs and the super skeletons is, like, really small, actually. So you can just, like, you have to, like, walk right up to them, damn near almost touching, in order to actually get them to do anything. Which is nice. I certainly appreciate that. That's why I like going to Lost Izalith first, because it gives me the cool hat. There he is. Leroy Jenkins. Blow it out your ass. Now we get one of the... Oh my god, he followed me! Bro, what is this? Get the fuck out of here! Oh my god! Because there is no bonfire from here to the boss, so you just gotta hook it and book it. 36,000 souls, I'm not getting those back. Like, Tomb of the Giants isn't like a very long area in the first place, but it's the fact that it's complete darkness and you can't see a damn thing. It makes the area so hard. Like obviously you're Mr. Professional Speedrunner who's able to have memorized the correct pathway for it. Yeah, you could do it. It's also the fact that it's like, I'm not that guy. I ain't him. I don't want to be none of him. I have a hard enough time doing the game normally. But there are certainly strategies that they use that are really helpful. Right, power within! I hate that so much that you take fall damage as soon as you get in. Oh my god. Get out of here, Nito. Die so I can get rid of this toxic. Oh yeah. because normally you're supposed to use like blessed weapons. Well, you can use blessed weapons to get past those things, and like so the skeletons don't come back. I don't want to do that. I literally just got in there like I'm gonna man fight you. I don't care about what your strategy is. You aren't weak to. You're not that strong. You are literally. You ain't that strong to being not beaten to death. Ooh. The dreaded coronavirus. Can you believe that was 5 years ago at this point? 5 years ago. Certainly times have changed. Oh, that's right. We don't have anything to cross the abyss yet. So we need to go to... Yeah, we have enough money. Daughter of Chaos. Undead Parish, there it is. I certainly remember Big Roni, little Ronnie, little coronavirus. I remember that because that's when I started really getting into YouTube stuff.
Yes.
Been going at it ever since. We need the Crest of Artoria.
Go get your...
I'm gonna end up finishing the game with like almost 40 in both of those stats. Because I don't have enough to get like plus 50. I want to get my Chaos weapon to plus 15. But that's gonna be like right at the very end after we defeat 4 kings. I don't know how else that could have gotten any better. I literally missed him completely. He didn't stand a chance. I think I remember playing I think also at that time too I got Resident Evil 2 Remake because I think they put that on sale and everybody picked it up at the same time too. No, I only played that game like 2 years ago. I remember now because I was like I want to try what that is, and that's like that was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun actually. I think I did like one run and it took me like a long time to do because I was still trying to figure everything out, and then it's like then I did the another version of it where I try to go like as fast as possible. That was fun. That's Capcom for you. They simultaneously get like things really wrong and also like really right at the same time. Look, bro, but you're not luring me into the forest. That's why it's called the Roll Catching Excalibur. It's way too good. Because I think June of that year is when they had the big global server merge. So that meant that was when they released Kiara and Ingrid at the same time. I don't understand why Mary had stopped uploading at that point. The guy was a little nuts to say the least, but it's like I don't know why he had stopped. I mean, certainly other people have ended up taking his place, that's for sure. Because also, it's like I think Time and Amazing also stopped like a little shortly afterwards as well, since we're not this game is not a good content farm. I'll say that much. Oh, doggy. Hello, doggy. Ah, good old Sif. Where did... Oh, it was like... Oh, Sif was trying to flip into the background. Come on. Cutting the fur on this dog, man. Come on. Shank it. Kiara was his favorite and they put a mustache. Who cares, dude? It's a funny costume. That's what it is. It's literally a gag costume. That's what it was supposed to be. What do you want? Like a cum mustache or something, dude? Come on. Bro got angry they put a mustache on her. That's the whole point of that costume. It was supposed to be a joke. What do you want her sucking dick all day, dude? Go play RPGX. Who cares? That's amazing. How incredibly petty is that? It's like, oh man, I hate this game. They put a mustache on my favorite character. Fucking Lamau. L-M-A-O. Oh, he defeated Sif, by the way. Nice dog. Lore important dog. Very cute little pupper. Very good job. Defending him until the very end. But that's fucking amazing. That's so good. We literally do what we can. I'm very glad you enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do a lot too. I take a lot. I've learned so much about how to make stuff with with video editing and stuff like that through this. It's been such an enlightening experience. I really, really like doing it. Because it's we literally, me, Belladie, and JC, we're doing literally all we can to this. We're extracting every single drop out of this game. It's not like we're trying to be and you know what the best thing about this is? It's, we don't really, we're like a traditionally classic gacha community where there's it's insular and there's no drama. We're all friends and we help each other. It's that solidarity that really makes such an enormous difference in this. Because it's like, yeah, I could do Zenless content, but it's like, dude, they have nothing there. It's so much drama. It's like, dude, I'm not in I'm fucking gonna be 29 years old this year. I really don't care about like that sort of stuff. I hear about that shit at work already. I don't want to bring that home with me and make that into my life. It makes more money, but I don't have fun. That's like the long and the short of it. I have other projects I want to do. It's like the best part about that. It's like we like talking about the game and helping people. Grammary, oh yeah, I know Grammary does watch like a lot of some of these other people's content as well, because like we send emails, we make content about it, like we make tweets about it, we're effectively what keeps the community going, to some extent at least. It's like if I really, really wanted to go into the gacha wars stuff, I would start talking about fiscal numbers and just like comparing against them each other. Like there's no reason to do so. It's just such a stupid idea. Bro, he played me. Like, I don't get it. Like, this feels like the sort of console wars stuff like when I was like back in school. It's like, oh, dude, you gotta play. Oh, best talk. Love the S talk. It's such a great weapon. It's like, dude, you got a PlayStation? Oh, you got a Wii, GameCube, the 64? Oh, dude, those suck. Those are terrible. Those are awful things. Dude, you should have gotten a PlayStation. What? Xbox, yeah. Who cares? Like, who cares? You have too much personal stake into a game like that if you are sitting there just like, if you feel personally attacked by having your gacha game told, it's like, dude, it's not that hot. It's just like okay at best. They're all okay at best. Don't throw your life away like that. Give me more of those. I think I'll need at least 5 to get through here. Welcome to New Londo Ruins. It sucks here. This frickin' ghosts. You got the fucking ghosts. You got the stinking dark wraiths. They're so loud. There's so many of them here. It's like I can do without a lot of the shit they're throwing at me. Like, I remember when you come here as like you just come here as a first time player or something, you get your shit rocked really hard here. It's honestly really funny. Because it teaches you, like, it's just like the graveyard. The graveyard is full of fast skeletons all over the place. And then you have this area that's full of ghosts that go through walls, attack really fast, and will just instantly shred you to pieces. So it, like, you get 2 of your 3 options in terms of like where to go, and then they tell you no. So that's why you go to head to Undeadburg first. Like, you can certainly go here. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I like RPGX for the scenes because people end up translating those. Actually playing RPGX is like, it is a chore to say the least. Though I don't really have any room to talk since I like Blue Archive a lot. Like, I really, really enjoy Blue Archives a lot. It's given me a newfound passion for for gacha games. I don't. That's such a strange phrase to hear. I know, but it feels like I've been first playing Grand Blue Fantasy again. I really enjoy playing it. It's not even like for like a gambling feature or something. I just really enjoy my time playing it. That's like the mark of a good game. I just like enjoy coming to play it. It doesn't feel like work. It just feels like, all right, I get to make a little bit more progress today in my account. It's fun. Ladies, put it away. You're being crazy. Oh my god, they're juking me. Dark Souls 3 is like that was a game that was a very important time of my life, because that was when I realized that I didn't want to do something, and I would go there and I'd go play it and beat up people in the game. It didn't solve any of my problems, but it made me feel better. So every time I go back to it, I always end up thinking about that. Key to the seal.
The four kings
slumber in the deepest chamber of ruins.
Use this key
To break the seal and open the floodgates.
Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss.
Do you think they have dark souls, dude? Oh man.
Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him, and
I don't know,
learn from
probably
him,
playing Dark Souls 3
Abyss may
in a
prove
chat setting would be a lot better, because playing it by myself, I just can't do it anymore. Because it just keeps reminding me about, like, stuff in the past.
New Londo, mark
New
my
Londo
heaven
was sacrificed to a
New
constrained
Londo,
the
mark
dark
this.
race. I've never actually gotten to play Demon Souls though. Like when I was growing up, I had a oh, there we go. I gotta put new curse on. I never had a PlayStation 3, so I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4, which I want to do one day. If what they're talking about is true and they're gonna release the collection on PC, you bet we're gonna have a really great day with Metal Gear Solid 4. Because that game is like, dude, that game is mean to this day for like how many cutscenes it has. Like there's a feature-length cutscene at the end of the game. It's like, how do you do that? How do you just say to yourself, like, that's a really great idea. I'm gonna have a cutscene that's like as long as a movie. But it's Kojima. Everybody loves the big K. Everybody loves him some special K, that's to say the least. Because I say that, and yet I have an entire playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5 on the channel. That was when I was first moved to my place, too. It's very special. That game turns 10 years old this year. Don't get me wrong, the gameplay for Metal Gear Solid 4 is fucking sick. It's really good. But it's like, it's at the very end and you have to sit there and watch. It's like, it's 90 minutes long, and it's very important from what I remember. Like you can sit there and just watch like Metal Gear Solid the movie and you'll get a lot out of it. But it's like, the game is like wonky and crazy, but it's just the kind of wacky that I like. People take Metal Gear way too seriously. Just enjoy the adventure. I certainly understand like developers wanting to make with the price of games going through the roof, you would think like, you know, people want to get the most out of their game in terms of like cost effectiveness. So that's why, like, oh boy, it's like this game takes like 40 hours to complete and costs $60. I'm getting my money's worth. I sure am. Because it's always like, it always comes down to cost. Dude, these frickin' ghosts. These frickin' ghosts, man. Come here. Where are the dark wraiths? Because I just took a path where you end up skipping a lot of stuff. Oh, we got the dark hand. I messed that up. That's the one to parry. I remember my first playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Outside of like the boss where you fight the 4 Knights of Farron, they have there's 2 Dark Wraiths that spawn there. They're really good parry practice, and they also, and like since Dark Souls 3 is like on the Bloodborne engine, the game moves really fast. So any attacks are like you just overwhelm your enemy with like R1 spam. That was like the thing to do. So I got myself a, I farmed both of the Dark Wraiths there until I got enough resources to upgrade my weapons. And I got myself a Dark Sword and used that the entire game. Legitimately like the best weapon I've ever had in there. Because Dark Sword in this game, it's good, but you get it too late. Dark Sword there, you get it early enough for it to matter, and it's like it's the king of the road. But you can also use Broadsword, which does the same thing because it has the same move set. But I think Dark Sword had like longer range too. Both were buffable from what I remember too. Like you did some messing around, you were able to get like a lot out of it. Because right now, I could go to the boss. And honestly, I could probably win too. But I don't want to because there's a lot of stuff in New Londo Ruins I need to pick up. There he is. There's my boy. Come here. Come here. Slap. Right to the nuts. Shazam. You're going to love my nuts, buddy. Alright, that means Transient Curse is worn off. See, I know there's like 2 of them around this area. They're just lurking. They're dark lurkers. They're dark wraith, dark lurkers. Try finger butthole. Oh, I see ya. You ain't tricking me, buddy. What I want to do is like I want to go downstairs here to the God, imagine like since this has been sitting in water for like probably hundreds of years, just think it's got to smell horrendous down here. It's moldy and dingy and it's just like sand. It's terrible and gets everywhere. It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. All skill. Don't even fucking touch me, dude. It's a Diddy party because that guy just got fucking molested. Sheesh. Walking and talking like a moving and grooving like a walkie-talkie man, baby. You ain't got nothing on me. Oh yeah, you know what's a really cool game that I really don't see a lot of people talking about? It's Elite Beat Agents. That is a super duper fun game because it's and I think in Japanese it's called Oenden or something. Ah, Titanite chunk. Damn it. And it's the precursor to Osu. I didn't even hit the button. Oh no, he's attacking me. He's a lot stronger than he looks. No, he's gonna take my humanity. Aye. Yeah, whenever I do the kick, it doesn't work. But when he does the kick, it's so incredibly devastating that it ruins my day. Come here. Give me the. What are the enemies from Doom? The flying skulls called? They're Lost Souls. That's it. They do literally the same thing. Because have you ever played like the original Doom for like PC and MS-DOS, for like MS-DOS and like Apple something or like whatever? Those enemies are like some of the most devastating in the game because I think they damage like almost every frame. Like you can learn to like juke them and stuff like that, but it's, you know, you get caught by surprise with one of those things and it's just like game over. Because they have contact damage and explosion damage. So you get like, I forget what the enemy is that like shoots those at you. Either way, it's not a good time. Like, it's a rough fight, to say the least. Because what is it? I think there's like a level in Doom 2. It's like a maze. And it's like, it's filled with, it's not called Flame Lurker. It's like Revenants or something. It's the one that has like, it has a hit scan fire ability. So it's like, that's a really good game for you to learn how to break line of sight with enemies so they stop attacking you. Or that they have to move and start finding ways to attack you. Because those guys are like, they're rough. But since it's like, it's enemies that have hit scan, it kind of fucks you up. Which is like, oh, you gotta forget about that stuff. Oh my god, it scared me. He was scary. Literally talking about jump scare enemies, and then you got Mr. Dark Lurker over here. Dope, man. Soul of a brave warrior. See, I'm brave. I did a really great job today. Alright, that should be close. Because there is some items here in this pool. Nothing there. Oh, I like the way that you find out about this illusory wall. It's like, you see there's a path right there, and there's actually a dark, you can see it back there in the corner, there's a dark wraith. One v 1'd me on PvP Bridge, and he fucking lost. Get out of here. Go down into the abyss where you belong. Can't believe that motherfucker stole my humanity. I couldn't even get it back afterwards. Awesome, we've managed to kill every dark wraith in this area. But next up, though, is 4 Kings. 4 Kings. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to Moon River, so it's 4 Kings. They're pretty cool. They're actually a bunch of asshole dudes. All right. So let's. Whoa. I don't think this character unlocked the shortcut. Well, let's hope so. So I'm pretty sure I went down there and I did all that stuff, and yes, I did. Fantastic. Hooray, I did it. Because this is more or less like the closer bonfire to 4 Kings. So let's pop some Humes. Actually, let's use a twin humanities. Because honestly, why not? We can't take him with us. $15 will do us just fine. Because now we've got to go take on the DPS race of a boss. 4 Kings. Where you know you're not doing enough damage because you can, I think what is it, 5 total kings can spawn at once. You really don't, it's hard enough to handle 1 or 2 of them, let alone it's like you're not doing enough damage to where you have like 4 or 5 even. It is a nightmare situation of a fight. Oh jeez, I got caught on the leathern wings. Come on. Pull the lever, Kronk. Come on. Oh my lord, that couldn't have gone any better. They weren't so bad. Got him. Okay. These ghosts will actually chase you all the way to the boss. Now I can jump all the way down there. You can fall and instantly start the fight, but there's a few things I have to do first. One, I need to run all the way down here so I get those ghosts to stop chasing me. Because it didn't activate Transient Curse. Because Transient Curse, I think, lasts like 5 minutes. Alright, we should be good here. So let's heal up. Let's go to the bathroom first. Okay. Alright, first we need to go down as close as possible. We'll activate power within when we get to the bottom. Alright, let's put some gear on. Because I need this ring. Because you have to put the Covenant of a Torbius. We could probably use Yorn leggings. It's fat, okay. And here we go. It's 4 Kings time. Doesn't get any better than that, baby. Alright, where is he? There he is. Let's up some damage. The next one should be soon. There he is. One more. Alrighty there. Alrighty there, bud. What do you mean I'm out? You're out. Gotcha. Ooh. Ooh, that was... I mean, simple, yes, but it's like, I hate it. It's like, alright, are you doing enough damage to not get overwhelmed? You're doing a good job, then. That's mine, baby. Nice. Got 4 Humes out of it. Cost us 1 to do the fight. Ugh. $2 million incendiary rounds is like outside of VR. It's like that's expected. So it's really good to say the least. It's a great skill because I mean like they've done a lot of cosmetic work too with their explosions as well, so they look nicer. Cause it's like incendiary rounds, and it's like the one that fires a flame arc. I forget what that's called. Because it's pile flare, incendiary rounds. And then you double backdash into fire wave or something. Because that's like, it's a big, gigantic room clearing combo. It's always been that way. Super duper good. It's amazing. Just really shows off how good she is in the first place. Alright, we don't need that anymore. We can use Bavel's ring.
So plain, so plain, so plain.
I was gonna say kill them all missiles because it was like, oh yeah, that red. That's Asuka uses those missiles too. It's a death from above is red. Well, of course, everything in VR feels weaker because Micah loves to crit and she can't crit. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? Well, Micah's like I've said this, we've talked about that before. It's like Micah's like one of the best. She's so tanky, and she's tanky and stays out of the fight, which makes her really good for just standing around, applying debuffs, and fighting from a distance. While you get other characters who can go in close, who have more control, like Tokiko and Micah. It's a really good range comp. You can go with that. They apply defense down. They can use supporters. It's great. That's why I like using Micah in VR in some occasions, because she stays away. It's like it's so easy. It's just so simple. Like it's just like this renewal is gonna be nice for her in terms of like getting a nice weapon, but it's not gonna change her mechanically, which hurts. It really is. Oh, cool. Since we have, let's actually read the Lord Vessel stuff, since I've never, that's in key items. Let's see. Lord Soul for Grave Lord Nito, first of the dead. Let's see. This soul was discovered at the age of the dawn of fire. Oh, the dawn of the age of fire. Grave Lord Nito administers death of all manner of beings. The power of this soul is so great that it satiates the Lord Vessel, despite the fact that much of its energy has been offered to death. So this one's for Bed of Chaos, the mother of all demons. The Witch of Izalith attempted to duplicate the first flame from a soul, but instead created a distorted being of chaos and fire. Its power formed a bed of life, which had become the source of all demons, and is more than enough to satiate the Lord Vessel. Bequeath the Lord Soul Shard, sword of one of the 4 kings who fell to the dark. A fragment of Lord Soul discovered at the dawn of Age of Fire. Gwyn realized the foresight of these 4 great leaders of New Londo, and granted them their ranks and the fragments of a great soul. Although this is not a full Lord Vessel, it can still satiate it. And this is Soul of the Albino Seath the Scaleless, a fragment of a lord discovered at the dawn of Age of Fire. Seath allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons. For this he was awarded dukedom and embraced by the royalty, and given a fragment of a great soul. Although just a piece, it will satiate the Lord Vessel. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. Because it actually, it makes it that much of a difference to it. Can I go to 40? Alright, we can actually end the game with a 40-40 in vitality and endurance. But that's it, though. We are right here at Gwyn's doorstep. I love doing this though. They're just like jumping straight down, because it's like you don't need to talk to Frampt to get you to go down there. You can just jump there and it's okay. Level up. Alright, and there we go. So we need several more Titanite chunks to actually go get ourselves the not Lord Vessel, but upgrade our Zweihander to +5. Because we already have the slab. We need the other stuff. And where they drop is from the Ultra Great Sword Black Knights. And this area is just full of Black Knights in the first place. So that's like the whole thing with this. We're just gonna sit there and like farm this guy until we have enough chunks. This guy just gives regular Titanite chunks though. He's like the first person we see, so it's like it's just easy enough to hit him a couple times. Wow, he dropped a BK sword. That's good. I've never done any playthrough with like the Black Knight weapon. No, I've done one before. I used the halberd because the halberd fucking rocks. What was that? What kind of combo was that, dude? Oh. Stop, please. I'm bleeding, making me the victor. It may be an ultra great sword, but it can still be parried, you piece of shit. Here's a red titty. I now have enough to go to 3. So I need a couple more. Because I think he's the only great sword one we have. So we'll use that. Thankfully the farm is very easy, and it's just like you go right back here and you do it again. It's like, oh, makes my day to say the least. There he goes. It's just like, bam, we're back at the killing the first flame. I see both my guys there. Nothing to it. This is also a really good place to farm for materials. Thank you, Kidshot. I'm glad you picked it up. Because if you didn't know, Black Knights are also really resistant to fire, but they sure aren't resistant to being beaten to death. Bro, what was that? What was those moves, dude? What were those moves? We're trying to play games over here? Bro, hipping and hopping around like he's fucking doing hopscotch or something? Let's fucking go, man. Let's get me some Titanite chunks. Let's get me some red chunks. That's the one thing I can appreciate about like all the sequels, is that it consolidates like the materials to upgrade stuff into one. Like you just use Titanite. Because getting all these, it's like, oh cool, BK Greatsword, nice. That is so good. Oh, I love BK Greatsword. Cause I think it's like I can't even use it. Yeah. Cause it's 3218. It's like, yeah, I know we're close. That's why everybody picks this Zweihander, because it has so low stat requirements. Like this, it's 3218, and it's like you need I think it's a minimum of like. No, it's because when you two-hand, it's 50% of your strength added on. So it's like, what is 32? It should be like, yeah, it's like 22 or 23 strength to do it. And at that point, you can almost one-hand this Zweihander, and you'll still get the same results. Look, I still can't even two-hand it because I'm at 24. Like, it still maintains that level of difficulty to use. But it's also, I don't like what they did to Ultra Great Swords in Dark Souls 3. Well, at least ultra great swords that aren't the paired ring knight great swords. Those are stupid. Those are simultaneously like they're extremely strong. What an insane weapon. Because I remember it's like I remember messing around with those when they first came out, and it's like they are so insanely strong. Because that's when they were first like introducing like weapon arts and stuff. Like, and that would become what it would turn into in Elden Ring. But it's like the fact that I heard like, oh, it can true combo into something else, and it's got like a couple of frame links. Like, it's like we're talking about like fighting games or something. And that should be enough. I hope it is. Actually, let's look. Alright, I have 4. Let's go 1 more for that. My math might be off, but I think I need like I had 1 left over, and it needs to get 2 more to go to 3, and then 4 more is 3. So I should have enough, but I'm not quite sure. Because going to check is a behemoth struggle. Getting the parries in like Dark Souls 3 is like, since the game is so much faster than this, it's like, because look at this, like the game is glacial. Like Dark Souls 1 is glacial compared to like Dark Souls 3. Oh, I'm dead. Because Dark Souls 3 is like, it's really fast. Because it's like right there, I got hit 3 times, and it's just like, it took like 5 seconds for it to happen, like the entire string. And you can literally just sit there and watch, like you have to let it happen, like I effectively just did there. So it's not like anything like, but you can like, the same idea still persists. It's like, look where they are at, like in terms of their animation, but now you just have to react even faster. Like I never really started like learning how to appreciate what the parry does and how to really attain it until like Bloodborne. Because in Bloodborne, you know, you can go the whole game without parrying, but boy, do they really they incentivize it way more in Bloodborne. Because it's the fact you can, 1, you can do it at ranged, and 2, it's the visceral stance for an enemy lasts like forever and a day. Alright, that's good. Now we have to, 1 more time, we've got to head on back. Can I reinforce my weapon here? Oh my god, I can do it. That's right, because you can reinforce them here, because like buying the box was like the big thing for it. Because it costs 2,000, like I forgot about the box, because like you use the box to upgrade your weapons with bonfires, so you don't have to keep going there. 3. Cool, I was right. I would have been wrong I would have been wrong then if I would have traveled all the way back there. Slab. There we go! That's playing to win, baby. We got ourselves a +5 Chaos Y-hander. And now we have to make the long, arduous journey to go meet Gwyn. It's not going to be easy, to say the least. Like, the run back from here to there is always such a hassle. Now we're cooking. What? $685 damage off of the parry. Very nice. Here we go. Now let's like make a little detour over here so we can go pick up our Black Knight armor. Looking fantastic, feeling even better. Oh my goodness, he scared me. Oh my lord. Black Knight jump scares. Jesus, it's like fucking Five Nights at Fazbear's here. Because if you did Solaire's quest correctly, you're supposed to be able to summon him here, and I didn't do that. You know, you don't see a lot of the axe users in the first place. You know, you're not the first person to say that it reminds you of Hikamundo. It makes a lot of sense that it does. Okay, let's actually turn on the music for this one because this is actually like one that I like. Okay, power within. No, not the grab. Oh, not the grab there, buddy. Good shit. Good shit there, Gwyn. Good game, bud. Yeah, you really know how to really beat some ass there. Alright, let's try that again. Oh no! Oh, it got soft locked. Oh, wow. Awesome. That's really great. That's super cool, game. Awesome. It doesn't accept any inputs anymore. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm just stuck. That's awesome. Look at him. Well, I guess this is it. This is where his life ends. He just really couldn't handle, like, damn, I thought I had it all. Turning up the music was such a bad idea then. It's like, it caused my game to soft lock. Alright, we gotta close the game. We gotta close the game and try again. Yeah, I know, it did that. I had to quit because the game crashed. Well, not so much crash, it's like, awesome, you managed to get the game stuck. Is that one of those situations like you can't go through the menus too fast or you'll lock the game? There's a few games that I've played that that have done that before. Like you used it too quickly. It's like, congratulations, and now you can't play the game now. It's not a lot of games that do that, but it's the fact that it exists really just put all that bring my piss to a boil. Yeah, I have to walk all the way back. That's why I really wanted to prepare myself before the fight started, so I could, like, you know, get in there and do the right thing. No, like, you have to walk. Granted, the fight itself is, like, you know, not the longest thing in the world. Like, once we actually get going and get in the rhythm, the fight's gonna be over in about, like... The fight's gonna be over in about 10 minutes. You have to fight through his Black Knights. You have to traverse some platforming. It's not gonna be easy, to say the least. Like, killing the knights on the way there makes it easier so they don't chase you, so you can be better prepared. Did I use that? No, it was like, I was wondering, like, did I use those? No, but the run all the way back to Gwyn is, it's very hard. It's also very painful, to say the least. Because honestly, the run to him is a lot harder than the actual fight itself. He hits very hard, but he's very simple to do. Like, because of his hard hitting, you don't get a lot of room for mistakes, even with like high level armor and everything. It's you've got to be very responsible during the fight. You can also parry him, which is what I want to do, because it's really, really satisfying to do. Because, like, I don't think they do that in any other boss in the series. Because being able to parry, like, a big-name enemy like Gwyn, you know, you can totally cheese him that way, but it's also, like, a big skill check to do it as well. Like, it's not easy to do. It really isn't. Oh, okay, I guess he's just gonna stand there then. He's just like, what rings you got, bitch? Let's not get grabbed. Wake up, Perry. Wake up, Perry. Sleep tight, Lord of Cinder. May you rest in peace. That's how it was supposed to go. So now we have two choices. We can either link the fire or we can not link the fire. Because that's how you find out there's two endings to this game, because, you know, some people just want to leave and not continue the game to the next part, and others want to just, like, you know, like, link the fire, go to the new game plus. Well, we're going to play Dark Souls 3 later on, and that's the world created after you link the fire. Let's read about Gwyn before we do that. Mr. Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. The Lord of Sunlight as well and Cinder, who linked the first flame. Lord Gwyn bequeathed most of his power to the gods and burned as cinder for the first flame. But even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed. And we shall continue on the ruined world we've created by linking the fire. I still love the little trademark that they have. It's just like, prepare to die. TM. That's Dark Souls. That's Dark Souls. The souls were dark. It was very hard to see them in the first place. That's it. Never thought I'd be actually sitting down and playing this on stream, but here we are. Such a fun game. It really is. It's hard to think that, like, you know, Demon Souls, it did pretty good. You know, like, you know, it sold okay here in the States. It's like, it's just considered a challenge through and through. I never would have thought that, like, this series, like, this kind of game would be, so popular and so prolific after it came out. Like, these type of games don't typically sell, like, ever. They don't sell very well because they're very tough and difficult to do. And then it turns out, like, over the course of 12 years, it becomes one of, like, the highest selling franchises of, like, the modern age. Like, you compare, like, this to, like, what is it? You compare Dark Souls 1 to, like, Elden Ring, and, like, the levels of improvements and changes they made throughout the series, and also the money they put into it. You can really see just how much has changed. And even then, there's still content they couldn't put into, like, Elden Ring. Because from what I remember with interviews with Mr. Miyazaki, he's very each game, like, in terms of, like, Dark Souls or whatever, like Sekiro or something, they're all games that he has, like, they're one step closer to his what is it? It's one step closer to him making his ultimate high fantasy game. And I'd say he gets it, like, pretty close with what he wants to do in terms of Elden Ring. Elden Ring, though, is just, like, that's a game where I like it, but it has way too much going on. I like the very insular and, like, simplistic nature of Dark Souls. Like, Dark Souls 1 still gets it right the best, because everything is viable, everything is fun to use, and you really feel rewarded for learning. Like, all the other ones, you can just get better at, like, you know, learning how to do, like, in Elden Ring, it's, like, pure skill spam and everything like that. You can do skill spam, but it's, like, then it turns everything you learn on your head from regular Dark Souls and stuff and puts it in here. What a game though. It's just so much fun. Like, there's not really a lot of words I have to say for it in the first place, because it's like, why do you like the game so much? I don't really have an answer for it, because it's so fun. That's just it. It's a fun game. It doesn't need to be anything more or less. Which is typically, like, my problem with, like, some of the later titles. They try to be keeping, like, more than what they're supposed to be in the first place. They keep, like, elaborating so much, and it doesn't work out to them very well. They're still fun, but it's like they don't feel as good as, like, this. Like, they got it so right their first time around. And once we have linked the flame, though, the cycle begins anew.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
I do hope Bloodborne comes to PC in the future. But I mean, they're getting that PlayStation 4 emulator working and making great strides in it, of course. But to have the actual release in it one day, that would truly be something incredible. Oh, fuck. Call that shit Full Moko ASMR, where I sneeze into the microphone. But honestly, and there you go. Life begins anew again. Fantastic stuff. Really is. Let's finish it out, though. Thank you, everybody. That was very fun. I'm glad we all got to experience the wonder and joy that is Dark Souls 1. We will certainly be coming back and playing more Dark Souls in the future. That's going to be probably with Dark Souls 3. Now, this has been a very fun experience. I really, really enjoyed it again. It's always nice to come back to this every once in a while and whoop some ass. Well, all right. Once again, thank you, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.